Good morning and welcome to another tropical update from Cayman Hurricane Center. Of course, the main topic of the update is with Tropical Storm Arthur. Let's get right to it. Tropical Storm Arthur is continuing its way, passing near the Outer Banks of North Carolina, as you can see here on the National Hurricane Center map. Arthur right here, the Carolinas and the Outer Banks right in along through here. So again, the storm is passing very, very close to the coast. Uh, so let's do this quickly here. Take a look at the satellite imagery whilst we talk about the particular details on Tropical Storm Arthur. So as of the 11 a.m. advisory, location 35.1 north, 75.2 west, or about 20 miles east southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Of course, the system has gotten better organized, and indeed, this is proven by the fact that it has intensified. Maximum sustained winds now at 50 miles per hour. The present movement is off to the north-northeast, 16, with a minimum pressure now down to 996 millibars. Of course, the tropical storm warnings, as per mentioned in previous updates, are still in effect. Surf City to Duck, North Carolina, including the Pamlico and Albemarle Sounds. Um, of course, the Hurricane Hunter reconnaissance aircraft are out there as we speak, flying into the system, getting more information. Of course, we got the indications that it has strengthened from them. Some additional strengthening is expected uh, over the next 24 hours as the system continues to move over portions of the Gulf Stream. However, it should start to then eventually weaken as we go beyond this point. Of course, they're expecting up to as much as 5 inches of rain for North Carolina. Of course, the tropical storm conditions are impacting the Carolinas. And of course, we have the swells and rip current threats across the southeast U.S. coast up through the mid-Atlantic, and that should continue during the next day or so. Noting that these swells could cause life-threatening surf and current conditions, so please stay out of the water. Of course, any additional, more uh, preferred information for your local area, please do visit your own local weather office. So just looking here on the satellite imagery, as we do see here, circulation of Arthur, definitely a fairly decent one. Here's the center. Of course, we got these bands here coming in, and it is a fairly decent system for May 18th. Of course, starting the hurricane season early with this preseason development. And of course, it is cutting itself close. We can see the thunderstorm activity, the convective activity. The strongest bit of it is located on the north and northeastern side of the circulation here. So luckily, nothing too drastically heavy for the Outer Banks of the Carolinas. Nevertheless, storm conditions, but it's not as severe as it could have been, rather. Let's take a look here. This is the radar coming up out of the Carolinas here. I do believe that this is from Newport, Morehead City, North Carolina. And we could definitely see here the center of circulation right in about here. And of course, we have the bands that are now giving offshore flow anywhere from, say, down from Wilmington up through to just south of Cape Hatteras. We got that north to northwest flow, and of course on the northern side of Cape Hatteras, we're talking about Norfolk down to Cape Hatteras. We got that onshore flow going. So again, that's where we're likely to see the higher swells coming in along the coastal regions there and up through to Cape Hatteras. So we'll be watching that very closely. Of course, we have the rain shield that's clearly visible right in across this area, and again, this is where we're likely to see the heavier rainfall amounts continue as the system continues along. Again, this is going to be a short update just to give details of where the system is, how it looks. We'll be back probably later this evening with further update. Again, thank you for joining Cayman Hurricane Center on the third tropical update of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season.